The Philadelphia Eagles made the move of the offseason by signing Saquon Barkley to the highest paid running back contract in NFL history. Barkley, coming over from the rival New York Giants, has a lengthy history of injury, only playing a full season once in his 6-year career, that being in his 2018 rookie season. Some were surprised that the Eagles would give so much money to a guy who's never healthy, especially a running back who is never healthy, but it looks like they are proving all of the doubters wrong. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sticky Chris, and I talk about all things Philly sports. If you're interested in any of the 4 major sports teams in Philadelphia, consider subscribing. If not, just sit back and enjoy the video. In his first 6 games of 2024, Saquon Barkley has rushed for 658 yards on 108 carries. In 14 games with the Giants last season, he rushed for 962 yards on 247 carries. He is running out of his mind, and he for sure is going to break 1,000 rushing yards for the first time since 2022. He has already had 5 rushing touchdowns on the year, 1 less than his total last season, and only 6 off from his career high his rookie season. I think that Barkley will easily surpass this number by season's end. Saquon Barkley used to be considered one of the NFL's greatest threats. He was one of the nastiest, most elusive runners in the game, and he couldn't be stopped. The only thing that could stop him was his own team's offensive line. The Giants' offensive line was terrible for Barkley's entire tenure with the team, so he would often take a beating as the team's workhorse running back. He sprained his ankle in 2019, tore his ACL in 2020, injured his ankle again in 2021, suffered a stinger in his neck in 2022, hurt his ankle yet again in 2023, along with spraining his elbow. Obviously, there is a trend here. Barkley was considered an injury-prone running back that was dominant when he was on the field, but was rarely ever on the field. I always knew that if he was just given the chance to be with a better team that had a competent O-line, he would become the NFL's best running back. The injuries he sustained were in large part because of the Giants' terrible offensive line. With a better team, he might not be injury-prone and could play a full season of domination. In 2024, we get to see if that theory is true or not. Like I mentioned before, Barkley is on pace for a career year. In his 7th season, he looks to be moving at his best, and behind a strong Eagles offensive line, he is at much lower risk of injury. If Barkley continues his prowess, he will most definitely win Offensive Player of the Year. He's coming off a Week 7 matchup against his former team, the New York Giants, where he had a career day, finishing with 176 rushing yards on 17 carries with 1 touchdown. At the time of this recording, we are only a couple hours away from the Eagles' next game against the Bengals, so look out for Saquon to have another career day, as it looks like the Eagles found their running game again. Barkley has become the heart of this offense. He's needed if the Eagles want to win, so they are going to start feeding him the ball even more. When he gets the ball, there is no stopping him. He runs like a train that got off the rails. This is the Saquon Barkley that everyone expected him to be. We saw it in 2018 and again in 2022. Now we are getting to see the best version of himself with the Eagles in 2024. Signing with the Eagles was the best move for his career, as he is proving all of his doubters wrong and is quickly returning as the NFL's biggest threat yet again. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts on Saquon Barkley and if you think he is going to have a career year this year. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all things Philly sports. I'm going to try to get back to some of the shorter videos like these so I can make more content for you guys, but let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in my next video.